Hello, what's up you all? Ladies and gentlemen, hard-working pen and woman. This is your Coach Cash here, Real Talk. Monday, almost the end of March. So, I headed to my good paying job. So my goal today is to make $350 driving Uber. And I'm going to meet my goals. Please follow, like, and subscribe. Why do I do Uber with this Tesla here? And why? I emailed you. Please. And then why? It's one of my landlord here, And then why it's important to do this at this economy and how you want to do it. It's nothing but simple. The simplest thing you can ever do is register, have a reliable car to start, right? Don't have a criminal record, must have a clean driving record, must have a clean car, must be a good driver, of course, right? You must have also a good communication skills. So you must be courteous, you must be very passionate about being on the road, right? And you must know your geography of driving in the state that you live. For example, I live here in the state of Minnesota for almost 21 years, and I know the state of Minnesota very well. I also happens to know the Midwest so well. Being said, as an Uber driver, it's absolutely important for you to understand that. Because if you don't, then you're in trouble. You won't make no money. You're gonna hate it. Because working as an Uber driver, you have to be also patient, very patient. Because not everybody there thinks it's the same way you do or act the same way you do. You gotta be patient because people come into your car and you don't know them. You gotta be able to read these people right away and understand the people. Secondly, get into the car, drive people, pick up the rides that are relevant. Not every ride that comes to your way, you should be able to pick them up. No, you can't. You get the rides that last for 10 minutes. Pick up time, driving to pick up the customer, 3 to 5 minutes. It's 15 minutes. The cost of the trip, $6 to $10. Uber X, Uber Comfort, Electric Comfort, Priority, and so on, blah, 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 blah. When you pick up somebody from Uber X, is the cheapest ride. It'll be about $5, $6. If you pick somebody from Uber Green or Comfort or Electric Comfort, it's more money, slightly about $8, $9 to $10. That's where your math is. It's 1 hour. Let me say 1 hour. You pick about 3 riders, correct? $10, 15 minutes driving, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 45 plus 9, that's 54 minutes. And then 1 minute wait. If you wait for more, you get more money. Remember, one waiting minute is 31 cents. And then It's 31 cents. It's a little bit hot here. It's 31 cents. It's supposed to go towards you. So 31 cents every single minute that you are waiting for the person. So at the end of the 1 hour, you make 10 is 30. Then you have the tips if you did a great job. Let me see, expect about $5 to $3 tips. Right? How much is that? Take about $40 to $45 in 1 hour. That's a lot of money. I don't know about you, but for me, that's a lot of money. Then, you may get a trip that costs you $30 or $35 for 30 minutes. You drive 5 minutes, pick up the person, and you take that person. Right? You drove that person gives you about $7 to $8. Trip, tips, 38. Then you pick an extra person for $15. That's 38, 48. You end up making about almost $60 in that particular 1 hour. For example, I did a trip like that on Saturday. Friday night. I pick up this person after work, 9 o'clock p.m. The person, I took her from St. Paul to Minneapolis. I got $33. And she gave me $10 tips. It was only 28 minutes trip, and then about 8 minutes to go get her. 28 plus 8. How much is that? The calculation. That's about 36 minutes total. Right? I made $30-something. Then she gave me a tip. Then I picked somebody else at $25. Right? That's about 30. That's 55. I end up making about $63 or $65 with tips included. 1 hour. Those are the trips that you want to be able to pick. You don't just get emotional. Oh, it's coming. I have to accept. Nope. Math, numbers. It's numbers game. That's how you make money on Uber. You do that for 6 hours. You have enough money. You have 300, 280, 250, 350, even $500 in about 6 to 8 hours. That's how I make my money on Uber. 5 days a week. Sometimes when I'm busy with my business and other stuff, it's 4 to 5 days. So, it's not bad. It's fantastic money. So, then, let's talk about renting the car. If you have a car, one car, will you put that car on Uber? My answer is no. You need at least 2 cars. One in the garage, another you can be using. This is option 1. Option 2, you do not used to use your car. You can use a rental car. For example, all these rental car companies, they work with Uber now. You can lease a car from them and you pay about $340, $60, $70 a week. But this is the math. Let's do the math. Like I said, men and hardworking woman, it's the game's number. Also, the car that you have determines how much money you're going to be making and your personality. It's a Tesla. It charges a little bit more to customer. You go to Hertz, rent a Tesla. Preferably long range or motor wide. Now, when you get it, remember, you gotta pay every week. But the numbers You calculate 250 times, what, 5 days, right? That's how much you should be in minimum. Or at worst scenario, 200 in a day. If you do 250 minimum, the $50 extra on the 200, you're gonna pay for the car, right? 250 plus 250 is 500, you know. Then plus 2 is 750, plus 1,000, plus another day, $250 is $1,250, correct? You'll be spending about 350 paying, and then you save some of the money that you're going to be making, right? 250, you end up making about 900, 800 something a month, I mean a week. It's not bad. Now if you make 300 or 350, you do the calculation. It's quite a lot of money. 350 plus 350, that's 700, right? 4 days, it's about $1,500. 5 days, it's about $1,800 and $1,900. That's quite a lot of money. Are you with me or not? So that's how Uber work. If you have another job, you don't need to do like 40, 50 hours extra. You do about 35 to 40 hours well done. Plus you have the job. You put about 65, 70 hours of work a week. But sacrifice, once again, it's about sacrificing. You do not expect to get paid without putting the work. Absolutely. No hard work, no rewards. Like I said, I've been saying it for the past 3 weeks of my videos. Listen, in this country, if you're working class people, you have to be very, very honest with yourself. How am I going to go ahead? How am I going to get ahead? However, you express yourself. The only way you're going to get ahead is only by sacrificing yourself and your time, rather than wasting your time on nonsense stuff. You do not want to do that. You want to be in a position where you are in control. And being in control is know your time, know your limits. Because this life, you're not going to be the same age forever. You make your money, you invest to get away from the boss. Working class men and women, look, right now, there's a lot of massive layoffs. People losing their mind because they're losing their jobs. Do you really want to be in that position? I assume you don't want to. Do you want to be only a working class person just depending on the regular job? I assume that's not what you want. Do you really think that life was just made only to work a job without enjoying the good of life, and then one day when you're 65, 70 years old, you retire, you have nothing to do, nothing built? No, that's not how life is. You're not supposed to enjoy your life only when you're 65 years old after retirement. I go against all those American society's principles. Is the American dream dead? Yes or no? Does it mix your feelings? I guess depends what you want to believe. I love to work. I love to work hard. I work for myself. And I work for the boss 2 days a week. Temporarily. About to quit in a year. But I make sure I work on myself and on my business to grow. I have a team of individuals that we're building something special. And when I travel to go buy stuff to sell here in this country. Not to spend money on it. And if I go for tourism, I make sure I go for see family, go to multiple places at one time. I can see and I can see family, I can enjoy, and I can bring stuff that I can sell in this country. Because people in this country love to buy stuff, especially antique arts, history. This country is wealth in ignorance. I said that to you all before. If you do not want to learn, do not want to embrace other people's culture, feel like we foreigners are coming here, immigrants are coming here to take over your job, you are mistaken. You go to every immigrant out there, they work a job. They don't have no crime. Like me. They take care of their families. They save money. They send their kids to school. They help their mom and dad. They buy homes. They buy cars. They live a good life. They are pro-family. Pro-family. Pro-education. Pro-education. Don't believe this nonsense is going on in this country saying that, oh, immigrants. It's a lie. Of course. These bad people, some immigrants that come up here. But imagine if immigrants that come here working were bad people. This would be worse than Iraq, Afghanistan, Libya, or like the war-torn places. These people actually come here, do good for this society, help this society to strive, to grow financially, bring their kids a wealth of culture and values. They set the example, set the bar for other people. Nobody comes here to steal from people. Nobody needs to go to steal from people, kill people, or engage or indulge themselves in the life of a crime. We're not here for that. We're here to work, to help, have a piece of pie in the American dreams. Because at the end of the day, everybody in this country, except if you're not Native American, you are what? An immigrant. We work jobs. I like working jobs to create good paying jobs. This my Uber helps me. I meet a lot of people from all walks of life. Because that's me. That's my mission here in this country. I want to connect with people. I want people to see we immigrants, we came here to work. We came here to build wealth, family, build their good empires. You have a job, yes, but don't rely on that job forever because those jobs end. Be smart enough to save and build something else extra. Whether here or whether back home, real estate, stocks, laundry, rental car, too many enterprise you can build. Not a criminal enterprise, good enterprise. That's how we're all going to be successful in this country. Not everybody needs to be a business people, but there's business people, there's entrepreneurship, right? That you can do. You don't have to have a big, gigantic empire. You can do is have ways of incomes that can support your life. Invest in the real estate market. Invest in other small ideas that will grow over time. So one day I gave a ride, I tell you this story. I gave a ride to this gentleman, an Indian gentleman. Nice guy, right? As I give a ride to him, we're talking. Luckily the guy knows the person who's a friend of mine. And the guy told me, when he moved here 12 years ago, he bought a stock in a startup company. Okay? Bought so many shares every month. $300, $500, investing. Every single month for 5 years.